In a world full of turmoil, it should have been the least of my worries. Shadows long cast and emotions half buried, I forged on with new melanin blood. Out of all the precious things that I lost, it was my remaining heart that bears the worst scars. The soul is eternal, they say. They said I was much too young and too strong to let cancer win. The removal of a womb is a delicate thing. But for me, it was a glimpse into an impending doom. A dark, painful ground where some dreams went to die. I could have done so much more had I known. I could have loved better. I could have laughed harder. I could have left something more of a legacy than just this place. And what makes a woman? For we come in many shapes and colors, free forms beautifully by nature, yet confined to a mold of someone else's needs and desires. Failures when we cannot concede, and vilified as wicked when we refuse to live regretfully for such a thing. I've long since given up the notion that I would ever measure up by traditional means. I am a dark horse, a broken doll, a string of disappointments and obscenities. I am an affront to the delicate sensibilities of a southern lady. Yet, wherever I have traveled, it has been my tenacity and my ability to adapt that has kept them enthralled. Wild thistle, thriving in the rockiest of terrains, I always believed that I could flourish despite my prickly demeanor. And so, here I stand, spinning yarns, because to be able to tell a story well, whether by tune or tone, is my one true calling. I have borne life during my time, let them run free, children without shame and without fear. I am the unlikely mother of multitudes. I am a mystery within myself. Let me define that simply for you. I am my own. And where there is madness, there is also magic. We win battles, and yet wars continue on. A quiet revolution is not a resolution. So sisters, daughters, and would-be martyrs, heed this call.
fulfillment.
Yeah, well, the older you get, the stronger your magical ninja skills get.
You're trying to give me a heart attack.
Well, no, I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
I am practicing for when I meet your mother in the hereafter. And we can haunt you together. Enough about that. You know I don't like to think on it.
Now, brace yourself, because it's time for open mic night.
Let the beautiful chaos begin.
Hey, large sharp roast, please.
You got it.
Hey, Polly. Double espresso, please. No, cannot get my shit together today.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'll bring it out to you.
Thanks. Wretched.
Is Mercury in retrograde?
Maybe a full moon.
I don't know, but I am flowing like the Euphrates right now.
You always have to talk about it.
And no.
See? We finally agree about something.
Agree about what?
I don't need to hear every freaking episode of the Diva Cup podcast.
Holly, why are you so uptight about natural biological function? All women bleed.
Yeah, well, not me. Thank God for medically induced menopause.
Is there nothing sacred with you two? I thought this was going to be a polite conversation.
Oh, there is nothing polite about Aunt Flo when she comes to calling. The only thing hairier than the sheep in Scotland are women over 50.
So, are the symptoms worse now than they were with PMS? I mean, I thought that was no longer going to be an issue for you since you're lacking in the womb department.
Well, no, there's this delicate hormonal imbalance, and once you screw that up, all bets are off. Hey, I thought you were more well-versed in women than this.
I'm a women's studies major. I'm not a gynecologist.
Good point. So, Polly, what's up with you? Your sense of humor seems to be missing in action lately.
Nothing's wrong. I just haven't been sleeping well, and I don't know, I'm a little on edge.
Edgy. You're about as controversial as cornflakes.
Seriously though, something feels off. Everybody seems like they're messed up right now.
Mess doesn't even cover it.
It's more like a shit storm, if you ask me.
I didn't ask. Thank you.
Bless your little heart.
Don't be a salty bitch.
Hey, Mom! We're gonna get set up. Can I get home early with kids? Thank you.
Well, hello! God, am I getting older or is the whole world getting younger?
Well, I don't think any of us are getting any younger.
Oh, you remember that old black and gold Firebird I used to drive back in the 80s?
Oh, you mean like the one that Burt Reynolds had in Smokey and the Bandit? I loved that car. It was so cool. And what's her name? Sally Field. She was adorable.
She was.
Honestly, am I the only one who would have preferred Jerry Reed?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
What's Smokey and the Bandit? Is that a new training THC?
It's a sausage festival film from a time better than forgotten. I know.
Now you shut your mouth. I love Burt Reynolds. They sure don't make men like that anymore.
He beat Harry like a Sasquatch. They didn't manscape back in the day. No.
I still don't know what you guys are talking about, but ew. It sounds really gross to me. I'm not really into hairy guys.
Well, They only get hairier with age.
And so do we.
Now you knock that off. I don't have a mustache.
I thought you were into mustaches, Cleo. What with your declaration of love for the bandit and all?
I think I'm in the wrong conversation.
I think I'm in the wrong decade. I thought we were supposed to trade up with age. I started off in a sports car, and now I'm driving a beat-up van.
Well, at least we're still running, and they take a little longer to warm up.
Are we still talking about cars?
Hey, I thought you stopped taking those.
Oh, it's just 2. My back's flaring up today.
And how many days this week have you been taking them?
Are we really gonna go through this again? That is none of your concern. I have everything under control.
Until you don't, like last time.
Now, you are making a big deal out of this. You always blow everything so out of proportion.
You drank an entire box of wine like Dionysus. And forgot that you had taken a handful of hydrocodone just an hour earlier. Cleo, honey, really? Were you trying to die or are you just that stupid?
You don't know what it's like to deal with this kind of pain, to live with it. It's relentless.
Oh, I don't understand pain. Yeah. Well, I fell in love with my best friend who fell deeper into the closet with a guy that I introduced her to help her, make her family happy. And then when he walked out, I got to step in. She couldn't afford health care. I mean, that shit is a luxury. You either have to be in the system on welfare or rich. She could barely afford to feed Mel, clothe her, and put a roof over their head. Do you know that a simple pap smear could have saved her life?
Classic narcissist. Yes,
Oh.
yes, you always make everything about you. Your experiences, your hardships. Well, boo fucking ooh. Okay, so I have a degree or 3 and a lot of debt from it as well. I mean, even with my sponsorships, I'm still struggling. But I'm not getting a raise or a handout or a tax break, nothing. Tragedy's a fact of life, sister. You're just lucky. You should be grateful that you've been able to keep Athena's going all these years. I mean, a female-focused metaphysical shopping cafe? How very not Nashville. Not in 1989. So just go read some tarot cards or something. I'm sure there's a whole line of steamy wannabes who would love for you to guide their destiny. History is a big time. You can't change the or the people you love.
Well, at least she became brave enough to live out in the open and let me help raise Mel like my own. We built this cafe and shop for nothing. I'm here. All I see is a ghost everywhere I look. And I've always been here. While you went off looking for your writing career. I don't think you understand how hard this is. I've had such heartache trying to navigate without her.
I'm sorry. I am. I'm really sorry. I know. I mean, Mel's memory is gone, and we all miss her. You know, I just wish you could see what you and Mel have done to this old cafe. I do.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Check, check, check. You good? There.
Yeah.
I wish I was him. You would carry me openly, without burning your skin. I would have all the power, and you would hold me without accountability, without remorse, wide-eyed and watching. You would fight for my rights. You would brandish me publicly. You would love me if I were a gun. Ready to roll, Ira? I think I needed this too.
Hey, Corey. Looking forward to seeing your set tonight. I know you've been working really hard on it. Any thoughts on that piece? It's spoken word for now, but I was thinking of maybe putting a melody to it, maybe drop beats or something.
It's an interesting choice. Personally, I hate guns, and I would love it if society would stop trying to normalize them.
Whoa, did I hit a nerve? It's just a poem I've been working on since I overturned Roe versus Wade.
Sure, it's just a poem, or a song, or a video game, a scene in a movie. Never ends.
Huh?
Guns are designed to kill, period. Society can continue to glamorize them all that they want, and our legislation can continue to tell us that our right to bear arms is part of our freedom here in good old America, but if I had 3 wishes, I would use one of them to make all of the guns disappear.
Girl, I didn't know you felt so passionately about it. I get it, I do, but I grew up on a farm and my folks had to have guns, you know, for rounding up the rattlesnakes, coyotes in the hen house.
Elementary schools, churches, my mom.
Wait, what? Your mom? Corey, what are you saying?
I'm saying that my mom would still be here if some fucked up piece of shit with a broken heart hadn't been able to walk into a sporting goods store and been able to purchase a gun. They didn't bother to ask him what he needed it for or if he knew how to use it. Hell, they didn't even bother to check his mental health history or record. No. They just handed him a firearm, ammunition, and a receipt. Watched him walk out the door. She'd be here, listening to the music and watching me dance and smiling with all of us if the guns disappeared. She'd be here. She'd be laughing with Urania and singing with Mel.
Corey, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. You mean to treat you like that.
I know you didn't. But that's my point. Guns should always be handled with extreme caution. You never know what damage they've caused, especially these days. Shake it off. I still love you. I just wasn't expecting it. Go finish setting up. Era looks like she needs your help.
You sure? Talk later? Please?
Sure. Love you.
All right, everyone, welcome to Athena's Open Mic Night. Woo! Come on, y'all, can you better? All right, now, if you haven't signed up yet, please do so. We have got some powerful women here tonight, and I want to hear all of your voices. But up first, to set the tone for the evening, we've got our wonderful, beautiful friend, Echo. Everyone, welcome Echo to the stage.
This is a new song I've been working on in an up-and-coming project, so I thought I'd try it out tonight for the first time. It's a little moody, but I think we'll get it back.
I like moody.
Yeah. I'm
more time for our resident badass. And up next, we have Talia to the mic. Everyone, welcome Talia.
So, you probably all know I'm a bit of a princess fanatic.
OMG, yeah, too bad that Disney cruise never pulled back.
How long ago wanting a happy ending? Anyway, we all need someone to swoop in sometimes and save us from drowning in the mundane. So I wrote this song. It's for my Prince Charming. And I know he's out there somewhere. Can you DM a girl already? Oh, and just marry them, maybe stop contacting me and help me go out once in a while. And maybe your saving grace. The song's called Save Me. I want you to save me, make it all disappear. I want you to save me, darling, I'm drowning here. I want you to save me, make it all go away. I want you to save me, be my champion today. This day is going oh so wrong. I need someone who's big and strong. Someone to wrap me in his loving arms. Take my heartache away. I just need you to stay. It'll all be okay. Hey, I want you to save me. Make it all disappear. I want you to save me. Darling, I'm drowning here. I want you to save me. Make it all go away. I want you to save me. Be my champion today. Some days I just can't take it all. I know I'm strong, but I feel so weak and small. Sometimes I just need a helping hand. Will you get here in time? Will you throw me a line? Though I say I'm just fine. I want you to save me. You can all disappear. I want you to save me. Darling, I'm drowning here. I want you to save me. Make it all go away. I want you to save me. Be my champion today. I want you to save me. Make it all go away. I want you to save me. Be my champion today.
All right, great job, Talia. Very cute. Give Turk just a second to reset here, and then we'll be back with our next performer.
So, what does that mean?
Good job.
Turkey, you know how much I value your ears. Come on, I want honest feedback.
Okay. Honest feedback though, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe you should try saving yourself.
What? What do you mean save myself? Was it really that bad?
No, the song was cute, but the message...
The message is, it's okay to ask for help from your partner sometimes.
Is it? Because to me it sounded like a cry for some knight in shining armor to come rescue you from a castle or something.
Wow.
I mean, Talia, I love you, and you know that I love your sound and your aesthetic, but I don't know, maybe you should start worrying a little bit less on how the world sees some projection of an outdated damsel in distress and let them see the real you.
What?
You're beautiful, okay, inside and out. But, I don't know, your aesthetic, it's just, everybody has their own aesthetic, okay? But yours has just been kind of superficial lately.
I mean, it's like you're begging for attention or something. How many likes and followers do you need? Seriously, I mean, you had her recording you for your TikTok. Can't we just hang out? Like, all the time. It's TikTok, TikTok. The broken clock. I don't know. It feels really fake. Faker than that knockoff Louis Vuitton bag that your mama carries around.
You did not judge your mom and me.
Okay, just focus on your heart and your art and not the number of likes and views that you're getting on your socials, okay?
What, so I'm fake? Just because I like to look good? Because I care about how people perceive me and my content slaps?
Okay, that's...
Yes, it is my brand. We are all being bought and sold, just in case you didn't know. And you don't get signed wearing cargo pants and baggy t-shirts. It might have worked for Billie Eilish, but did you even go to the Eras tour with me? Fashion matters.
That's not what I'm saying.
It sounds like it.
No, I'm saying that you shouldn't have to fall victim to the patriarchy to get where you're trying to go. You shouldn't have to underline the tits and the ass of your gender just to get recognized as a songwriter. It's playing a part, Talia. A part that's not you. It's a part that feeds into little girls believing that they aren't worthy unless they're flawless. You're limiting yourself to a social construct.
And you're not? Hiding every inch of femininity under those baggy clothes? Making yourself gender neutral or gender whatever? For who?
Me. No one else. It's my way of owning my power.
Well, dressing sexy makes me feel powerful. And I don't think it's fair for you to criticize me just because we don't dress alike. I like the way I look. It makes me feel pretty. Does it scream, I'm a woman? Yes, because that's how I identify. I don't want to hide like you.
Okay, and I'm not criticizing that. You said honest feedback, right? I'm merely suggesting that maybe you should focus a little less on letting the world see your outer beauty and let your inner substance shine more, because it's far more intriguing than whatever this is. Hey, I'm not hiding mine, but if somebody can't see it, then that's on them. And if I have to wear dresses and makeup to be beautiful and fit in, then oh well. Besides, I don't identify as a woman, okay? I identify as human.
All right, looks like we have our favorite ray of sunshine coming up on deck for a spoken word piece for your enjoyment. Everyone, welcome Callie to the mic.
Hi, my name is Callie. So this is an anonymous poem that I found that really spoke to me. It's called Broken Chairs. 4 chairs my grandparents gave us, withstood decades in their house, lovingly restored by my grandmother. A wedding gift. 2 Scandinavian mid-century, sturdy, sleek, modern, all thrown across rooms in rage, jealousy, suspicion, and anger, along with the fan that no one needed. It left the mark I see every time I cross my bare legs. Only 1 chair remains, the T splitting from the haphazard quick fix of a screw and glue, flawing its perfect design, coming apart each time I sit in it. A reminder that it will fall apart eventually. 4 dining room chairs my parents gave us. Gift for our first anniversary. The sat I sat at my entire life that endured 3 growing kids and 100 years of wear, lovingly restored for our love. Thrown and slammed to the ground, 2 still stand by the table, 2 sit broken in the garage, waiting to be fixed for over a decade. The cast iron skillet, seasoned by years of meals made with love, your favorite meals, that got thrown out the door with the chicken piccata that I've been making for over an hour, our children shrieking to stop. Hot tears and confusion. The back door, safely locked, protecting us from intruders, from escalation into chaos and rage, smashed, bent, unhinged, and useless, the lock broken, the door cannot be closed, pushed in, knocking down everything behind it, smashing the tile that we laid, the children screaming, sobbing, terrified. Replaced, kept secret, meaningful. Our bed, curated for restoration and peace, linen and down, allowing us to breathe, tousled by love, conversations, and laughter, where you held me down by my throat, took away my power, pinning me down, spitting in my face, you're blind, but you stupid fucking bitch! Thank you.
Thanks, Callie. That was really powerful. We're gonna take a quick break here, all right? Let her reset, and then we'll be back with some more fine performances. Don't forget to thank Urania and Mel, our most gracious hostesses. There is a tip jar available for them right over there. Don't forget to show these awesome ladies your love. All right, we'll be right back.
Can I get a tea, please? Yeah, sure thing. Are you okay? You seem a bit off tonight. Is everything okay on the home front?
Era, again?
It's fine. I'm okay. Just need that tea, please. Okay. Here you go. So, let's take a beer. Because I need some tea too, so spill. What's going on? You said this had stopped. Look, I don't know what to do or say. I just feel like this is a nightmare that I will wake up from eventually. How are the kids doing? Not great. I think they're not terrible. They don't hear us, I hope. That or they're so used to the fighting that they think it's normal, you know. Mommy and Daddy will go back to loving each other eventually. God, they're gonna need so much trauma therapy when they're adults. Honey, it's fine. It's my fault. I set them off. That's bullshit, and you know it. Is it? I don't know, Mel. You know, a week ago I would have agreed with you, but now, is it worth blowing my life up over the kids' lives? I mean, if I wanted to leave them, what would I do? I have no income. Fuck that. You don't understand. No, seriously, fuck that. You both decided together that you would stay home with the kids. He does this every time you have a big opportunity. Slam, crash, make you feel small and not enough. It's textbook, honey. I know that. But it's not totally his fault. I mean, I'm not the easiest person to love either. You can't take the blame on yourself. Things get out of hand quickly. It's escalating. Both to blame. We both have tempers. It's just what it is. Oh, yeah? Well, how long have I known you? How long are you going to let this go? Are you going to wait until the boys are ready to intervene? Like, what then? You may have a temper, but darling, yours doesn't leave bruises. And it only shows up when it's fight or flight. Then I should have chosen flight, but instead I fed into his crazy. I mean, you know what it's like. Well, I do. It's better, right, you and Sam? Yeah, it's kind of better, but that took time. It took hard work. It didn't just happen. It's fine. It's just every couple of months. We're fine. Yeah, it's a cycle. And it will be until you stop it. You're telling me you don't fight anymore, ever? Like I said, we have our moments, but we have learned to walk away from each other when it gets too intense. You know, I was 85% done. I was ready to walk out the door, let it shut. But things shifted. We shifted. We lost each other in our grief, but somehow we found our way back. Ask yourself when and why this cycle started. Only you know when you're done. Era, hard question, Mom. Are you done? I don't know. I mean, I'm close, but I don't know, Mel. I mean, it's okay if you are. Love isn't always easy, but it shouldn't be so hard that it leaves you broken, bruised, or scarred. Marriage is work. It's not a job you do alone.
Well, yeah, because if this were a job, I would have quit it 10 years ago. Just 8 more years, the boys are off to college.
And why would that be better? Why can't you see that marriage and happiness and joy should be a priority? That they're not boys anymore, Era. They know what's going on.
Now, please stop. Stop pushing, please. It's fine.
Look, you're right. Of course, you are right. But what am I supposed to do?
It's not that simple. I just, sometimes I wish that I had just I'm going on like a spoiled kid. It's fine, really, just let it be. Mel, please, I'm begging you.
Honey, what is holding you in this? Why will you not leave? Why can't you see that you are worthy of love and happiness?
I thought it was better for the kids. Okay? But now I don't know. I don't want this to affect them, to taunt them, to traumatize them, and most of all, I do not want them to think that they can treat somebody the way he. I do not want them to think that this is how a relationship works.
Don't hate me for saying it, but too late, darling. It's too late.
And so it was sung, a lonesome tune about walking after midnight, crooned with such delightful despair. Oh, my stars. Has there ever been a subject more thoroughly exalted or examined than the throes of love? Puppy dog eyes evolving into fiery passion, innocent hope, and tumultuous trepidation. It is what we long for most to understand and acquire, and yet it so often eludes us. It is a sweet and sorrowful elixir. They say whiskey is the devil, but love, I argue, is far more intoxicating. Destiny, fate, serendipity, whatever you wish to call it, there is a collision course of seemingly celestial beings, and this is how all creation begins. We are supernovas, goddesses and gods, while we imbibe that emotion. For as solitary as we are in this lifetime, coming into and exiting this plane of existence, that magnetic pull of connection makes all the kicking and screaming worthwhile. We lament over the search for a soulmate. We are mere halves searching for completion in the arms of the one. Well, if that ain't the best snake oil I ever bit by. And what of love gone sour? Love that fades, swoons deeply, and is unrequited. It lingers like a haint at the bedpost night after night. It's damnation without repose. Some hearts have more memory than others. I guess some people too. All I can say for sure is that crazy little thing makes the world go round.
I open my heart today. And I pour all of the pain. It was dark and full of despair. What once was my cross to bear, and you can only love somebody as much as you love you. You can read all the lessons, but you leave it till it's true, and you cannot forgive somebody when the past is all you see. So if you wanna love somebody, set yourself free. I am ready for changes to come. I will stand up and fight till I am won. What is redemption without grace to share? My sweet relief was waiting right there, and you can only love somebody as much as you love you. You can read all the lessons, but you leave it till it's true, and you cannot forgive somebody when the past is all you see. So if you wanna love somebody, set yourself free. Down to the water, I will wash it all away. Down to the water, I'll return home today. Let these tears be laughter in your heart, I'll pray. I'll be with you on and on. I will love us every day. And if you wanna love somebody as much as you love you, you can read all the lessons, but you leave it till it's true, and you cannot forgive somebody when the past is all you see. So if you wanna love somebody, set yourself free. If you wanna love somebody, if you wanna love somebody, if you wanna love somebody, set yourself free. I will love us every day.
that.